Ladies and gentlemen, state championship coach Ed Timm, represented by Our next honoree is Sue Deibner. Sue is escorted by former Mount Vernon cross-country standout Aaron Pizarro. Known by most citizens as an outstanding Spanish teacher in the district, Deibner has been coaching cross-country here since 1997, taking over the head coaching duties for the Mount Vernon girls program in 2003 and winning the Class 3A girls cross-country state championship in 2008. Additionally, Deibner has led the team to 3 conference titles. Deibner continues to lead the Mount Vernon girls cross-country program, and next season will mark her 17th year with the program and 11th year as head coach. Ladies and gentlemen, Senora Sue Deibner. Our next honoree is Bob Kintzel. Bob is being escorted by his daughter and former standout player, Courtney Kintzel. Coach Kintzel joined the Mustangs in the 2007-2008 season as the head coach of the girls basketball program. Over the next 5 seasons, he amassed an exemplary career record of 102 wins and 19 losses. In 2010, the unranked Mustangs surprised the state, the media, and the community by winning the Class 2A state championship. In 2011, the Mustangs moved up a class where they had a stellar season and postseason, earning Class 3A state runner-up honors. In Kintzel's 5 seasons here, he led the team to 3 conference titles and was twice named the Iowa Girls Basketball Coaches Association Coach of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bob Kintzel. The next honoree has a long history of excellence in coaching cross-country in both the girls and boys programs at Mount Vernon and Lisbon, and for teaching at Poe College. Roger Johanson is escorted this evening by Tessmae Russell, standout runner from the Mount Vernon Lisbon cross-country teams. Roger led both the girls and boys programs from 1996 to 2002, and then in 2003, coaching duties were split. He remained as the head coach of the boys team until his final season in 2011. Johanson's 2005 Mount Vernon Lisbon team brought home the Class 3A state championship. Impressively, it should be noted that Johansson coached squads from state and first in 14 of his 16 seasons as head coach. He also coached 3 state runner-up teams and 10 conference championships. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Roger Johanson. Escorted by 3 Mustang All-State baseball players, Nick Bjork, Nick Nissen, and Adam McDermott, and also assistant coach Ed Bjork. Our next honoree has literally done it all in the field of public education. Honoree Jeff Schwiebert's career began here as a student teacher in 1980, and he spent the next 30 years at Mount Vernon as a teacher, athletic director, a 3-sport coach, and finally the last 7 years as school superintendent. Coach Schwiebert coached varsity baseball at Mount Vernon for 20 seasons, winning the Class 2A state championship in 1997. Additionally, Jeff led the Mustang baseball team to 7 conference titles, 9 sub-state games, and 3 state tournament berths. Also serving as a longtime football assistant and head boys basketball coach, Jeff is now the superintendent of schools at North Scott School District. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Mr. Jeff Schwiebert. Bob Meeker is our next honoree. Bob is being escorted by his daughter-in-law and all-state runner Monica Lehner Meeker from the 1985 state championship Mustang girls track team. Meeker served the district for 36 years as a high school social studies teacher. He coached a variety of sports through the years here, including middle school track, middle school boys basketball, middle school volleyball, and for 10 seasons he was the head coach of the varsity girls softball team. Tonight, Meeker is honored for his work with the girls track and field program, where he was head coach for 16 seasons from 1978 to 1993. In 1985, Meeker led an impressive group of young ladies to the girls track and field Class 2A state championship at historic Drake Stadium. This Mustang squad marked the first girls team from a Lynn County school to earn a state state track title. The team qualified for 3 events in the Great Relays that season and rewrote the school record books along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, longtime resident, teacher, and coach, Mr. Bob Meeker. Our next honoree is Bob Landis. He also has the most interesting group of escorts here tonight. Escorted by Mark Sargent, a member of the 1973 state championship team, and mothers Ann Hubbard and Dodie Rylette. Ann, mother of Hal Hubbard, Dodie married to Phil Rylette, 2 all-state basketball players on the 1973 championship team. Bob Landis taught social studies and coached various sports here from 1967 through 1979. Including head coaching duties with boys basketball, boys golf, and also assisting in football. Coach Landis led Vernon to its first ever state title in any sport when the Mustangs finished an undefeated season and captured the 1973 Class 1A state boys basketball championship. After his time at Vernon, Landis continued coaching basketball in eastern Iowa, where he had much success, including the 1983 Class 4A state championship at Lingmar, a team that was also unbeaten. Landis remains the only boys basketball coach in Iowa history to have 2 undefeated state championship teams from 2 different schools. Landis was twice voted the Iowa High School Basketball Coach of the Year and was inducted into the Iowa Basketball Coaches Hall of Fame in 1983. Coming to us all the way from Florida, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Bob Landis. Of all the honorees this evening, Bill Thomsen is the only one to be an alum of Mount Vernon High School, graduating here in 1972. Bill is being escorted by Jeremy Elliott, head Mount Vernon baseball coach and a member of the 1988 state championship wrestling duels, as well as Emily Ryan and Shirley Kintzel, standout runners on the 2009 state championship team. Bill Thomsen served the district for 30 years from 1982 to 2011 as a teacher and coach. As many of you are aware, Bill is recently back in the 4th grade classroom after enjoying a 1-year retirement. Coach Thomsen has touched thousands of students' lives over the years. His varied duties have included elementary school teacher, physical education teacher, driver's education instructor, middle school football head coach, middle school track head coach, middle school wrestling head coach, and tonight he's being honored for his work with the high school wrestling and high school girls track programs. Thomsen led the 1988 Class 2A state championship wrestling duels team, highlighted by an impressive 9-year wrestling coaching resume for Thomsen. A resume that includes 7 conference titles, 3 traditional top 10 finishes, and a Class 2A 1989 state runner-up finish. In girls track and field, Thomsen was a successful leader of a joint Mount Vernon Lisbon program that garnered several awards, including 2 state championships in 2009 and 2010, a state runner-up finish in 2008, and 4 conference titles. In addition to the state title, the 2009 Mount Vernon Lisbon team set a Class 3A point total record, which remains the 2nd most points scored all time in the girls state track, regardless of class. Just as impressive, the 2010 state championship team point total remains the 5th highest of all time, regardless of class. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a career teacher, a career coach, and 1972 Mount Vernon High School alum, Mr. Bill Thomsen. The next honoree is Shirley Ryan. She is being escorted by former Mustang All-State volleyball player Shauna Hutchins-Rawson and former All-State volleyball player Kylie Weber from the 2009 squad. A 33-year teacher and 39-year coach in the Mount Vernon School District, Shirley Ryan is well known in education and coaching circles in the state and throughout the nation. Her 829 victories in volleyball places her at the top of the Iowa Girls Coaches Association volleyball wins list. Under Ryan's guidance, Mustang volleyball teams have won 15 conference titles, earned 7 state appearances, including 3 state runner-up finishes in 1985, 2000, and 2008. Ryan coached the Mustangs to 3 state volleyball titles, a Class 1A state championship in 1984, a Class 2A state championship in 2009, and a Class 3A state championship in 2010. The 2010 season marked Ryan's final year as the head coach of Mount Vernon volleyball. During this remarkable season, the Mustangs beat every opponent, including the large school 4A state championship team. They finished the season with a perfect 41-0 mark. To finalize this remarkable season, PrepVolleyball.com, a nationally known volleyball publication, awarded the 2010 team with a number 6 national ranking, unheard of for a school our size. Ryan has been the winner of several teaching and coaching awards, too many to mention here. Some of her volleyball and teaching-related awards include being named the Iowa Girls Volleyball Coach of the Year 3 times, the Iowa Girls Coaching Association Hall of Fame, and the 2009 University of Northern Iowa's Hall of Excellence in Physical Education and Health, where her bronze plaque is permanently displayed on the UNI campus. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the all-time great teachers and coaches in state of Iowa history, Shirley Ryan. Our last honoree this evening is Jim Bellamy. Jim is being escorted by Kevin Whitman, a member of the Mount Vernon's 1974 state championship team, Andrew Moore, a member of the 1993 championship squad, and Ben Vernon, an all-state standout runner in the 2004 state track championship squad. Jim Bellamy may best be known for his extraordinary coaching career with varsity boys track and field and varsity football, but he also taught high school science here for 3 decades. Coached girls varsity basketball for 10 seasons, and also served several years in the 1970s as Mount Vernon's middle school wrestling coach. Jim had a storied 36-year career at the helm of Mount Vernon boys track and field. Bellamy led teams won 7 conference titles, had 2 state runner-up finishes, and in 2004, Mount Vernon won its first and only boys track and field title by winning the Class 2A state championship. Bellamy was named the Iowa High School Track and Field Coach of the Year in 1991. Moving on to football, Jim Bellamy coached the Mount Vernon Mustangs football team for 37 seasons. His no-nonsense style and demand for fundamental excellence put Mount Vernon on the Iowa football map in the early 1970s, and this continued over the next 3 decades. Jim owns a career record of 320 wins and 127 losses. His 320 career coaching victories placed him 3rd all-time following his final 2006 season. As of this writing, the 320 wins remains a top 10 coaching mark in the state of Iowa history. Coach Bellamy's football accolades are extraordinary, and there are too many to mention here. But some of the highlights include 3 Class 2A high school state championships in 1974, 1993, and 1994, 5 state football runner-up finishes, 20 state football playoff qualifiers, and this was during a time when very few teams actually qualified for the playoffs, 16 conference and district titles, and 10 conference and district runner-up finishes. Coach Bellamy was inducted into the Iowa Football Coaches Hall of Fame in 1985, an amazing 21 years before he coached his last game. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a legend of Iowa high school football and one of the all-time great coaches in Iowa high school history, Mr. Jim Bellamy. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a final round of applause for these 10 state championship coaches that have meant so much to our community?